Yeah, boy. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your Frank Cartman. We are back on our traditional free-to-play account, guys. It's day 228, and we are here at Town Hall 12 in 2025. We've been playing since early January on this account, free-to-play. We haven't spent one dime, and we've been maxing out our Town Hall each and every level as we go along. We are currently at Town Hall 12, as you can see, and we're making some really good progress. Let's take a look here at our heroes. We've got our king and queen upgrading right now. The king is going to level 55. The archer queen's actually going to level 58. Our minion prince is maxed out at level 40, and our grand warden just finished up and is at level 33. So before the night's done, I want to go ahead and get the grand warden going back up to level 34. And we're going to go ahead and get our builder going on another upgrade. We got two builders available. You know, it doesn't really matter what it is at this point. It will be either a mortar, a collector, or mine. Those are our only other options for our builders. And then we have some walls, obviously. So we're going to go out. We're going to do some attacks, get our star bonus. We'll get those builders going. Then we'll check out where we're at in the builder base. I'm holding on to my splash metals. Now, kind of here's the plan on this account. This archer queen is going to be level 58 in about 3 days. I am using the builder apprentice on her, so it should be roughly 3 days or so. She will be done. We'll get the 8 hours knocked off with the builder apprentice, and then she'll be level 58. And we're going to try to use some of our books of heroes on this account. And we can go in here in the trader. We can get 3 books of heroes with these splash medals, and we're still going to have medals left over that we can buy either builder potions or research potions. But I think all those books can allow us to really push that archer queen up to max, and then we'll just be left with the king to keep upgrading. Because I want to be able to go back into wars. I don't want to just continually sit out on this account without having my heroes. So that's kind of the plan there. But let's go ahead. Let's go out there. Let's get some attacks in. Let's see what we got for an army here. We've got 2 heroes available, so that's okay. Let's just go out and bring some clones, a rage, and let's see if we have a clan castle cake here that we can claim. I think we do. I don't think I've claimed a bunch of these. All right, here's a clan castle cake. Let's go ahead and use that. That way we can get some clan castle reinforcements in here. And let's just go with 2 yetis. To go ahead and throw in here for our clone, and maybe a poison and a freeze, and we'll use the battle blimp. That will be perfect. All right, let's go out here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take out 1 dragon and just bring in some minions, maybe. Just some kind of cleanup troops in here. There we go. Switch our warden here to air. And, okay, we don't have the healing tome, so we'll just use the rage gem. That's fine. And let's go see what we can find. Now, we do have this new pinata panic with these army camps. So we've gotten, I think 1 army camp is normal, right? And then there's 2 that are friendly and 2 that are enemy. And they do have the little signs by them, so you're not surprised. Like, this is an enemy one right here. It has, I think, the firecrackers in it. This is one that's on our side. It is the cookie, and the other side is the royal ghost. So let's go ahead and see if there's something with a little more loot before we hit it right here. All right, here, this one's pretty nice. Let's see what we can do. Now, we don't have the giant arrow to take out sweepers. I hadn't really thought about that, so we're going to have to be mindful of that here. And where are these army camps? All right. We're just going to kind of go in here. Let's full send this thing. Get a basic funnel going. We'll try to come in kind of behind that sweeper with the core of our troops right here. Get our warden down. Bring in our minion prince. Hopefully we can get these firecrackers knocked out fairly quickly. I have to pop this ability. There we go. Protect those dragons if we can. We're going to rage up and we're going to show a clone here in the core with these yetis. And hopefully they're going to be able to take out everything, the eagle and all these surrounding defenses. Hopefully they can get these single infernos down. Well, the single inferno over here is going to be kind of a nuisance for us for sure. We still have a couple Yetis here in the core that might be able to do a little bit of work for us, but not looking the best. I do have one freeze. I'm going to try to protect our minion prince for sure. We're going to pop that ability. That'll protect the minion prince from that single. And yeah, that single there is really a problem for us. We do have quite a few cookies still alive somehow. Send in one minion here just to get a little bit of cheap percentage there. Hopefully our minion prince can stay alive. And then hopefully these cookies can stay alive as well for us. And we're just going to kind of bring in the rest of our troops here. I want to kind of try to protect our minion prince if possible. Ooh, this is going to be close. Alright. Yeah, this is a lot closer than I'd like here. That sweeper is going to be an issue. We do have the cookie still going around. I'm going to freeze right here. And hopefully that'll allow us to get through that. There we go. That should get the job done. Alright, that was pretty close, but we got the 3-star. We are down one hero, so I may need to take a couple lightning spells. I don't know. That was a little dicey. That sweeper really played havoc with us trying to get to that one single inferno. But we got the job done. We're almost full on gold, so let's go ahead and upgrade a few of these walls right here. There we go. The lab will be freed up soon, but we got quite a few walls to go. But once we get these buildings done, all the gold we can funnel into the walls while we're finishing our heroes in the lab. So that's kind of the plan. But it's really coming along nicely. I'm happy with the progress we've made for sure on this account. And the heroes have actually went fairly well, I would say. You know, they're in pretty decent shape. I mean, our Archer Queen's almost to level 60. You know, free to play, you know, what, 8 months in? Less than 8 months in. So we'll take that. I probably should hit that base I was just at. This one's a behemoth, but it's a pretty max Town Hall 13. I don't think that's probably in our best interest to hit right here, especially down a hero. I don't know. Witches may have been better, but just since we have the Minion Prince up, I decided to go with Dragons. Just to try to give the Minion Prince, you know, a little protection where he's actually kind of useful. But the Firecrackers are kind of a nuisance. Alright, let's give this one a try. I'm just going to use the dragons this time early to unleash these offensive army camps for us. We can hopefully kind of use those troops to distract, give us some value here, and hopefully set our funnel for our dragons. Get the dragons going in here now to the core. There we go. I'm going to pop this ability here on our warden, protect everything. And we're going to clone up these Yetis. Hopefully they can do a good job here taking everything out in the core fairly quickly, hopefully. Again, these singles are causing a little bit of havoc for us. I'm hoping the Yetis can get the job done. This next single we need to go down. And then we have all these balloons that are kind of just annoying here. Yeah, I'm not sure how this one's going. This doesn't look that hot for us. We still have that Minion Prince ability, but we have a ton of base left on this. We just did not get much out of this Yeti clone at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use a different army. This is just not really getting the job done that well, is it? Sometimes they don't. I just figured a straight up dragon army like that with the clones would do well, but that was pretty disappointing. Or maybe the queen just gets that much value for us. I'm not sure, but we'll throw in the rest of these troops. But not a very good attack right there. Not too happy with those results. Alright, not much loot left. I'm just going to bounce out of there. Let's see if we can make an adjustment here on this army. let's just go back to a ground army, even though we have the minion prints. And we'll see how that works out for us. All right, let's give this one a try. Just see how this fares. Even though we have the minion prints in the ground attack army, we'll just see how it works out for us. Maybe since the friendly troops on our side are ground troops, maybe this will be a better option. Not really sure. Nice loot there, but it's Town Hall 13. Let's go find a Town Hall 12 we can hit. Right, no, maybe the balloons are better to clone at this level. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Town Hall 12. This should be a pretty easy army for the witches, usually. I'm going to zap out the two multi-infernos. Let's get that going. Perfect. Lots of nice dark elixir on this base. And we are going to have to take care of these enemy firecrackers right off the bat, so we will have to deal with that. I'll bring a couple wizards just to try to take those firecrackers down a little faster. I'm going to pop that ability. There we go. I think our witches should be through the firecrackers pretty easy here. And then hopefully we'll get these cookies unleashed and they can start doing some work here around the base. And I'm going to bring our mini prints down here. I think there's some good opportunity to clean up down here without being targeted. Hopefully don't hit any black air bombs, but should get some good value there. Got a nice funnel going here through the core. All the infernos are down. Got to get the eagle down. The royal ghosts are doing some good work in here, working toward this expo. There we go. That's nice. Perfect. Minion Prince doing a good job down on this side. Alright, this is looking pretty good for us, I would say. We have a ton of witches. We still have the royal ghosts up. We still have cookies up. Let's just use our freeze on the town hall. That's about the only thing that can happen here that can hurt us. Well, we should be able to overwhelm it just with the sheer number of troops we have up. Because we have a ton of witches still alive. Plus we have the minion prince here doing some good work. Oh yeah, crushed it. You can see just how strong the witches are. I mean, it's just a no-brainer to use the witches. They're so strong at Town Hall 12. Just down a hero and it doesn't even matter. Just so many troops up. Nice and easy 3-star right there. Tons of loot. We'll take that every single time. Oh, wrong one. Alright, let's go in here and let's get our warden going up to level 34. That'll be done in 2.5 days. Nice. And let's go ahead and we got multiple levels on these mortars, which is just terrible. It's just terrible. But we'll go ahead and get this on. I think this will max out our mortar here at Town Hall 12, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get that mortar going up. A lot of work for just a mortar, but there we go. Our base is looking pretty solid, guys. Just got a few buildings here to do on offense. Then it'll kind of be just our lab we've got to work on. The lab list is fairly short. We have one more dark elixir upgrade over here. Then it will just be elixir upgrades after that. And the hog rider will be done tomorrow, so we'll start a new upgrade, but that list is getting shorter and shorter over there. Again, the heroes are coming along nicely. We're going to use our books of heroes to help project that queen close to max. I think we'll be able to get her fairly close once we start using those books of heroes. That'll really cut down on the time left on the archer queen. But yeah, looking good on the home village. Now over here in the builder base, we have the star laboratory going up. That's going to allow us to get our baby dragons upgrading to level 17. So we're kind of waiting on that. The other builder is working on the gear up of the mortar in the home village. So we have both builders tied up. And we don't want to work on anything in the lab because I don't want to use this builder elixir until I can use it on the baby dragon upgrade. which that'll be in 2 days and 15 hours. So let's go out here, let's do a hit, see if we can get our star bonus over here, and then we'll just be waiting, trying to build this builder elixir up a little bit until we can get those baby dragon upgrades going. But I want to make sure we have enough builder elixir so when that star laboratory is done, we can go ahead and get this upgrade going. Number 5, baby dragon, getting tons of value up there at the top side. Yeah, we are crushing this one. Those level 16 baby dragons are no joke. We are shredding this base. We'll pop the battle copter, and there we go. Going to lose maybe one. No, we didn't lose. We didn't lose one baby dragon. So yeah, it is already a done deal. It's a crushed base. It doesn't really matter how we deploy these troops at this point, because we have so many troops left, especially with their abilities here. So we're just going to spam everything in. Let's get this done. Pop some of their abilities. There we go. Let's see where number 7 goes. Pop that ability. There we go. And it's a done deal. Nice and easy 6 stars there in the builder base. That'll get us our star bonus. That is a thing of beauty right there. We're maxed out on builder gold. Builder elixir is looking pretty solid as well. Let's go ahead and pop this clock tower potion. That'll speed up everything we got going here and hopefully get that star laboratory progressing a little bit faster for us. But making some good progress here toward the 6 builder. Our Bob control, we've gotten 2 of the 4 objectives done to go toward that 6 builder. The next one that's the closest is obviously getting those baby dragons to level 18. And then we'll need to be working on our battle machine and our battle copter to get those to a combined level of 45. So we got a little bit of work to do there, about 20 levels. But I think, it's coming along nicely. So that 6 builder, you can kind of see it, the light at the end of the tunnel there, so to speak. So making some good work on this account for sure. But there it is, 228 days free to play. That's how it looks here in 2025. We are a solid Town Hall 12. We're making good progress. And hopefully in the not too distant future, maybe in the next month or so, we will be ready to go to Town Hall 13. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you liked it, smash that like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on those notifications. Until next time, clash on, my friends.